welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Mike.
I am Rainbow.
And it's day 2 of our dialogues, but yesterday we were meeting Diego and Carmen as they went out shopping.
Flower shop.
Yeah, well, I guess we're not going to be hearing what happened with Diego and his girlfriend Mary's big romantic Valentine's Day evening. He was buying her special flowers. He thought
Planning
he'd make
a dinner at home.
But well, I guess we're just going to have to hope that that went really well and they had a wonderful time. Because we're totally changing gears for part B, or the second day. We're having a look at checking plans.
Yes.
Ooh, okay. So if you're going out to meet your friends or anyone in any kind of way for something fun or something for business or whatever, you're gonna want to check your plans. Make sure you have the right time and the right place and everyone knows where to be and when to be there so that your plans, the things that you want to do, don't kind of all get messed up. So let's find out what's going on.
So I have a question.
Yes.
When you make plans with somebody,
Yes.
are you very detailed?
I try to be a little bit. You know, maybe double check, right before you leave. Hey, are we meeting today or are we meeting tomorrow?
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm not sort of like, I'm on the bus, I'm 5 minutes away, I'm almost there. I don't, you know, I'm not super worried that they might be late. Because most of the people I know, they'll be on time.
If you get there, would you suddenly decide you want to do something else? Or do you usually stick to that day? Like, oh, we're having dinner here, we're watching this movie.
Probably stick to the plan, but if something comes up and it looks interesting, sure, you can change the plan. But, you know, if you have a plan to go to a dinner or see a movie, you may have called the restaurant already or bought the tickets already.
Yeah.
So, you know, in that case, I probably would stick with my plan.
Yeah.
How about you?
I kind of like meeting people and then just seeing, like, what's up.
Oh,
how does it
okay.
feel today?
So if you
know?
meet them to go to a restaurant and then you don't want to go to the restaurant?
Yeah, I don't really make bookings.
Oh, okay.
I'll just like show up in an area. Like I feel like, oh, you
but
know,
in
we can
Taiwan,
use this
if you
area.
don't make bookings, they're like, yeah, there's 45 minutes. You can come in and eat. You often have to wait, right?
I try to go when nobody's there.
Oh, I
like in the
see.
daytime or something like that. Like I tend to avoid
okay.
crowds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's good if you can do that. But a lot of people, of course, have to work and
Yeah.
can't eat at any time. All right, so let's check out our dialogue. We're going to be checking plans, and hopefully everyone will show up on time
Fred and Alice.
at the right place. Alice and Fred are checking their plans.
We're still going to see a movie tonight, right?
Yes, we are. I'll meet you at the theater after I get off work.
What? I was going to wait for you outside your office as usual.
That won't work because I won't be there today.
All right, so in part B, we're going to be talking about checking plans, and we have our two main characters, Alice and Fred. Alice and Fred are checking their plans, double checking with each other.
That's right. Well, of course, when you're checking something, you're going back to make sure something is okay. You might have made the plan before or done the thing before, but you're a little worried you might have forgotten something or missed something, so you go back to check it one more time. So that's what Fred's doing, and as we begin the dialogue, he's talking to his friend Alice, and he says, "We're still going to see a movie tonight, right?" And of course his voice would go up there at the end because he thinks this is true.
Question.
He thinks she will answer yes. He just is checking. He just wants to make sure. We're going to a movie tonight, right? Aren't we?
Yes, we are. I'll meet you at the theater after I get off work. So they're not going together because Alice is working, and I think Fred is coming from somewhere else. So they're just going to meet directly at the theater tonight. So here we have our first word, which is tonight. Yes, tonight is the night of today. So we have today and then tonight. So tonight probably begins like around 5 p.m. and they will be meeting there after Alice gets off work.
Absolutely. Of course, that is one word tonight. If we're talking about tomorrow, we would have to say tomorrow night, right? It's not one word. And for yesterday, that's a little different. we would say yesterday evening or last night, right? But tonight, today, those are the easy ones. Day, night of the day you are in. And get off work. Well, that means when you finish work. Some people would say finish work. Some people would say get off work. They might use a shorter version of either of those. Oh, when I finish at 5 o'clock or something like that. But basically, that is the end of your day.
That's right, and that's an idiom to remember.
Absolutely. Get off work. It's the end of your working day. You've done your work. Your boss will let you leave your job. All right, let's get back to Fred. Fred says, what? So there's some confusion here. He thought there was a different plan than what Alice just told him. What? He says, and then he tells her what he was thinking. I was going to wait for you outside your office as usual. So in Alice's mind, she was going to leave her work and go somewhere else to meet Ted. But in Ted's mind, no, he was going to meet her. Fred. In Fred's mind, he was going to meet her at the office. So this is a difference of idea, a difference of what they think the plan is. Then it kind of proves why it's good to check things.
Yeah, it's always good to check.
Sometimes, because if he didn't check, they would have had a bit of a problem. He would have been outside the office and Alice wouldn't be there. All right. What is your office? That is basically the place you work. Yeah, kind of like that. If you work in an office, you probably work in a large building. You probably sit at a desk or use a computer or something like that. Some people, if they work outside, they might say, oh, I load airplanes at the airport. So the airport is my office. But it's not really, because an office would be a place we would expect to find desks and computers and telephones and secretaries and people in shirts and ties sitting there working at computers or doing paperwork or something like that.
So we normally know that Alice and Fred meet at the office, but not today. So Alice says that won't work because I won't be there today. So sometimes Alice works at her desk in the office, but sometimes for her job, she goes outside, and that happens a lot. Maybe she's some kind of salesperson or agent, and she needs to be traveling to meet her clients. So today is a special case, and they will meet directly at the theater. And we will also meet very soon, right after our break right now.
Oh, where will you be?
I'm going to be at a trade show. My company has a booth there, and I have to help get us new customers.
Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Sure, and I'll be at the theater by 7.
All right, so we're back in our dialogue, and there seems to be some confusion going on. People think one thing, other people think another thing. What is happening here? It could get in the way of their plans because Fred and Alice were going to meet after work to go see a movie, right? That was they're going to go see a movie, and normally I guess they've done this before because Fred was kind of like, hey, the usual plan. I'll go to your office. When you finish, you come down. We go to the movie. All fine, right? But he did decide to check to make sure this plan
Which is good,
was
because
going
it's
to
different.
That, right? He wanted to check that this plan was going to be the one they were going to follow today. And Alice at that time told him, no. I'm not going to meet you at work. I'm going to go to the movie theater and we will meet there, not at my office, but there at the movie theater. And Fred was like, whoa, this is not the plan we usually have. What is going on? And that's when he found out from Alice that, well, actually today, she's not going to be working at her office. She'll be working somewhere else, like a business trip of some kind.
We'll find out today.
We'll find out more about that. But that's why that whole plan of meeting at Alice's office won't work, because she's not going to be there. So he could wait there, but he'd be waiting a long time. Anyways, let's get back to our dialogue. So Fred is curious about this. Oh, you won't be at your office. Well, what's happening? He says, oh, as a question. So again, the voice would go up. Oh, where will you be? He's kind of curious. He wants to know. You're not at your office. This is unusual. So why? Where? What's going on?
So we'll find out the answer, and we'll kind of get an idea of what kind of job Alice has, because she says, I'm going to be at a trade trade show. Oh, okay, yeah. So they have these trade shows near 101 at the exhibition hall, and they also have an exhibition hall in Nangang too. So there are different shows that they have, and Alice probably has one at one of those places. So Alice says, my company has a booth there, and I have to help get us new customers. So yes. So number one, Alice is some sort of salesperson. And second, we find out she's not working at an office because there's an exhibition, there's a trade show. Okay, so this is a special kind of event that she normally doesn't have, but today she has this trade show.
Absolutely. And trade here is a noun, of course, and when we use trade, we're talking about businesses, we're talking about companies, but we're also probably talking about types of companies. If you think of the whole business world, okay, there are many businesses, but you would never say that Mercedes-Benz and Apple are in the same business. One makes cars, one makes
That'd be
phones,
like a car show, right?
computers. So these trade shows are often sort of divided down into industries or trades. There would be certain things for computer businesses, for travel businesses, for book companies, for computer companies, for companies that make things for sports, or companies that make things for like furniture for your home. And they would all have their own shows. They would all have their own meetings and things like that. So you could actually meet someone who asks you, instead of saying, what job do you do, they might say, what trade are you in?
Oh.
In other words, are you a doctor, a lawyer? Do you work for a computer company? Do you work for an airline? Something like that. So these trades or industries are kind of ways of breaking down businesses into what kind of business? What do you actually make? What is the category of business?
So we'll see this trade show that will, like Mike said, have different types of businesses. And Alice is there to get more customers for her job. So customers are people who buy your company's products. Now, at a show, maybe they're not going there and paying money, but maybe they're going there so you can explain to them that we have these services available, and then the customers will come into your store, or they'll order from you online and buy from you later. So customers are people who buy your products if you are a salesperson or if you are a company. Okay, so what does Fred say?
Absolutely. Or even if you go into a store and just buy a bottle of water, you're also a customer. But you're right, at these trade shows, the customers are usually other businesses. So businesses working with businesses, not probably just selling to normal people like you and me. Okay, so Fred says, okay, thanks for letting me know. Now he understands. Trade show, it's over there, not at your office. You won't be. I understand. Thanks for letting me know, or thanks for telling me.
Sure, Alice says, and I'll be at the theater by 7. Okay. So when people say thanks, we don't always have to say you're welcome. We can say sure or no problem. This is just other ways to respond, and that's where they're going to meet. They're going to meet at 7 o'clock. I hope they have a nice movie date.
And I hope the trade show goes well for Alice, and yeah, she gets to relax at the movie with Fred, and they have a great time, like the great time that we've had with you guys today. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon. Be good to yourselves and to each other. And we'll see you back here soon. Soon, right?
Very soon.
Let's not make plans. Let's just kind of play it by ear. We'll see you soon.
But very soon.
Around here.
Bye.
Alice and Fred are checking their plans.
We're still going to see a movie tonight, right?
Yes, we are. I'll meet you at the theater after I get off work.
What? I was going to wait for you outside your office as usual.
That won't work because I won't be there today.
Oh, where will you be?
I'm going to be at a trade show. My company has a booth there, and I have to help get us new customers.
Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Sure, and I'll be at the theater by 7.
嗨，大家好，我是 Stephanie。那我们今天一起来看单字。第一个呢是 tonight， 副词今晚。What are you up to tonight？ 你今晚有什么计划？第二个呢是 office， 名词办公室。We can enjoy the city view from the office。我们可以从办公室欣赏城市景观。第三个单字呢是 trade， 名词行业产业。John is learning the basics of the construction trade。John 正在学习建筑行业的基础知识。最后一个单字呢是 customer， 名词顾客客户。Emma is one of our regular customers. Emma 是我们的一位老主顾。那今天的第一个文法重点呢是 get off work， 下班，它是口语的用法。Ken goes home right after he gets off work. Ken 下班后就回家了。那老师，我是学生，我只想学下课的说法。好哦，下课和下班呢稍微不一样。Get out of class 指的是下课，所以如果你想问同学几点下课，可以这么说 When do you get out of class？ 你什么时候下课？那第二个文法重点呢是 as usual， 一如往常。Usual 呢，它是通常的、平常的。Despite the typhoon, the convenience store is still open for business as usual。尽管有台风，便利商店还是照常营业。还有哦，英文里面有一说是 People are creatures of habit。我本身呢吃早餐都是千篇一律，所以我每次去早餐店只要喊一声一样，店员就会知道我要吃什么了。那现在就来告诉大家，一样在英文里面要怎么说呢？ I'll have my usual 就可以表达一样咯。那我们看的最后一个文法重点是 Thanks for 加 VING， 谢谢你做某件事情。Thanks for helping me out， 谢谢你的帮忙。for 之后可以接名词，那它也可以这样讲的哦。Thanks for your help. It means a lot to me. 谢謝你的幫助，對我來說意義重大。好，那我們今天的講解就到這裡。See you.
Hi everyone, I'm Stephen.
Jimmy.
We're going to play a game called Guess the Bear, where each of us has 3 words or phrases on these cards. We're going to read 2 sentence examples for each one, but we're going to say the word bear instead of the word. You have 1 minute to guess all 3.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's start the time. I'm going to say mine first. Okay. This is a noun. May I help the next bear, please? Okay, number 2. The bear is always right.
Customer.
Good. Okay, this is a noun. Which bear do you work in? Okay. The company has a booth at the bear show this year.
Job? Which workplace? Company? Go next.
Okay, this is a phrase, 2 words. Meet me at the same place, bear, bear. Number 2, the concert went on, bear, bear, even though it started raining.
Went on too long? Wait, sorry, say it again.
Meet me at the same place, bear, bear. Number 2, the concert went on, bear, bear, even though it started raining.
Went on. Go back to the other one.
Okay, this is a noun. Which bear do you work in? Number 2, the company has a booth at the bear show this year.
That could be a lot of things. At the expo show, work show, job show? Oh no.
Oh, time's up.
What is it?
Okay, this was kind of hard, but
Okay.
it's which trade do you work in? And then the company has a booth at the trade show this year. And the phrase was as usual. So the first one, meet me at the same place as usual. And number 2, the concert went on as usual, even though it started raining. It was hard. Those are difficult.
Today is not my day. All right.
Okay.
Let's do this one.
Okay.
Ready?
All
Okay. Phrase, 3 words. It's been a long day in the office. I can't wait to bear, bear, bear. And I bear, bear, bear at 6 p.m.
I go to sleep.
Not quite.
Go. Next one. Just
Okay. 1 word, noun. Mark's bear is on the top floor of this building.
Okay.
And a bear is a common workplace.
Studio.
Not quite similar.
Flat. Apartment. Unit. I don't know. Next one.
Okay. 1 word, adverb.
Okay.
It's Mary's birthday, so I'll take her out for dinner, bear. And the report is due, bear, at midnight.
After. Later.
Adverb,
It's Mary's birthday, so I'll take her out for dinner, bear. And the report is due, bear, at midnight.
I don't know. Oh my god, I didn't get any of those. Okay, can you tell me what they were?
Okay, yes. So the first one was get off work. So I thought you were gonna get because you said get, and I was like, ah. But yeah, it's been a long day in the office. I can't wait to get off work. And I get off work at 6 p.m. And then the next one was office. So when you said studio, I was thinking, oh, almost. But Mark's office is on the top floor of the building, and an office is a common workplace. And the third one was tonight, adverb. So it's Mary's birthday, so I'll take her out for dinner tonight. And the report is due tonight at midnight.
Oh, I should. Okay, well, whatever.
That's okay.
You still won. You won.
I guess I'll actually.
See you next time.